I got to the kitchen, I was horrified. That night, I put James to bed as usual and decided to go to bed early myself. Suddenly, I was awoken by a loud bang coming from the kitchen. I sprung out of bed and hurried down the stairs. When I got to the kitchen, I was horrified. Everything on the counters had been thrown on the floor and our dog Fido hung dead from the light fixture. His stomach was cut open and stuffed with candy, the same type that James was eating earlier today. My shock was quickly broken by a sharp scream coming from James's room, followed by loud crashes. I quickly grabbed a knife from the drawer and moved upstairs with the speed only a mother whose child is in danger could have. I burst through the door and flicked on the lights. Everything in the room was knocked over and tossed onto the floor. My poor son in his bed crying and shaking with fear, a pool of urine staining his sheets. I scooped my child up and ran out of the house. I went next door to Tom and Linda's house, and luckily they were still awake. They let me use their phone and I called the police. It didn't take them long to arrive and I explained what had happened. They looked at me as if I were crazy. They searched the house, but all they could find is a dead dog in 2 trashed rooms. The officer told me that someone had probably gotten into the house and done this right before making a quick escape when they heard me coming upstairs. I knew it wasn't true. All the doors were locked and none of the windows were open. Whatever was in my house didn't come from the outside. The next day, James stayed inside. I didn't want him to leave my sight. I went into the garage and found his old baby monitor and set it up in his room if anything comes into it at night. If it did, I was going to be able to hear it. I went to the kitchen and grabbed the largest knife from the drawer and put it on my nightstand. Imaginary friend or not, I'm not letting anything hurt my little boy.